Barbell Brigade. I'm Gio.
I'm Matt.
Silent Mike.
Bart.
Alright guys, do you guys think it's necessary to go ass to grass?
On a squat or on a bench?
Honestly.
Or when you're walking.
Or to like get a ride.
Or to twerk.
Or
But ass, grass, or gas, no one's free.
I want to hear the twerk one first.
So twerking, you gotta go ass to grass.
Yeah, you have to bury it.
100%. You can't be twerking up here, like.
Why not?
You
That's
gotta be
hot though.
You
But what if
twerk
you're
it out here.
inverted on the wall?
Right.
If you're
Upside
what?
down.
On the wall?
Yeah, if you're a wall twerk.
Well,
Show
then, yeah,
them
that's
the
face
twerk.
to
They didn't
grass.
see the twerk. We saw the. They didn't see the twerk.
They saw the twerk. Do you see the twerk?
I saw the
They saw the twerk.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna break the brand new sofa. We're in a brand new set. And you're gonna break it.
It'll never be the same.
Alright,
Squatting.
Memorial area. It's just
what about
ruined.
what about the
Squatting.
squat? Yeah.
It'll rely on specificity. So if we're a weightlifter, if we're a weightlifter, which we are not, he does a little bit. He dabbles.
A dabble.
You may have to catch a snatch or a front squat in a very deep position.
Yeah, if you
Because we
can-
like it deep. We like it deep.
You have to go deep.
Raw. If we're powerlifting, we just have to get our hips below our knees.
Yeah.
So ass to grass may not be needed. But as an accessory,
Three white lights is one too many.
but as an accessory, often to build a bigger muscle, taking it through a fuller, longer range of motion may help.
Yeah.
So a front squat,
Not
a high bar
everyone,
squat, a pause squat for us powerlifters may help a little bit.
Thank you for taking me to school.
Yeah.
Why are you?
Class
talking like
dismissed.
Next question.
Fuck your question. What you got?
The way I like to look at ass to grass, like high bar squats, for me it's like, just like how if you train a deadlift and you would do a deficit deadlift just to get a higher range of motion, like if you do a low bar squat where it's just your hip below the knee, then I like to do a high bar ass to grass squat where I can go fully down, and that's like the deficit squat for my training.
Yeah, but you're not getting extra bonus points.
No, you're not.
If I could squat ass to grass every day, pain free, that's what I would do as an athlete. But I can't. So
What pain are you feeling?
my knees.
Is it here?
ankles, It's in my heart.
Let's talk about it.
It's my enlarged heart. I got minutes to live.
As a thrower, do you squat more low bar or high bar?
I squat wherever it's comfortable. I really don't worry that much about it. There's a position that I think it's somewhere in the middle, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And that's where my shoulders feel the tightest, and I feel the most stable under the weight. That works with whatever leverage point is hitting the depth that I hit.
You hit more back squats or front squats?
I never front squat.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Interesting.
I do a lot of cleans and stuff, so I'm getting them one way or another. But do I ever like front squat as part of my program? Not really. I feel like, as far as it goes, I'm squatting to build my legs and things stronger and more explosive.
And you've done a great
I-
job.
It's true. I can squat 405 for doubles anytime.
Play it. Body weight.
So
Body weight for reps.
keep my box height around my body fat percentage.
25.
26, 27. It's nice.
What you got, Gio? You're the tallest one in the group. You go ass to grass or what?
I try to go ass to grass, but I freak out at the bottom sometimes, and I'm like, fuck it, that felt like ass to grass. Like I feel like I don't know, like it'll just stop me. I'm like, I got it, that's ass to grass, but then they call me on it. They're like, no, you didn't get ass to grass.
So you're trying to be a powerlifter.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to do the powerlifting, so I'm just trying to at least hit parallel.
Which I don't think that's a bad idea, because like I know now, because I've squatted for whatever amount of years, that my hips and stuff are mobile enough for me to get past in the powerlifting meet.
Yeah.
So when I hit depth, they kind of scream, and that's
Yes.
like, Mikey, come back up.
That's
Come back
basically
up.
where I'm at.
Yeah, which is good, I think, in most of our cases.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I could go back and talk to 18-year-old me, I would squat.
Less
ass to
tattoos,
grass
less
every time.
tattoos, less
Probably
metal.
have more tattoos.
Oh.
Got them earlier. No, wait, they hurt too much now. They're not fun.
No.
Do you have any cues when you're squatting? Like when you feel your calves touch your hamstrings and you're like, okay, that's depth?
Knees
or,
touch your elbows.
or do you just get scared and you just come back up and that's why you
When my
squat?
dick touches the floor? All two inches?
TTF.
All 2 inches?
Yeah. When you're on your stomach, doctor shit.
Oh, one a day.
You only have
Keeps
to
the doctor away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have a certain range. There's a certain point where it feels extra tight, kind of like what you're saying, where you kind of feel pain, and I'm like, all right, that's it. But then when I look at the video, or when someone's watching me, they're like, no, you didn't quite get it. But I have noticed that the wider I do go in my stance, the easier it is for me to go ass to grass.
You're a little long.
Yeah.
Long femurs.
See,
Yeah.
I would say like the more narrower my feet
You
are.
have
the better
stubby
my feet are.
femurs.
Yeah.
You're kind of stubby, buddy.
Yeah. Well, that and like my adductors are super tight, and so the wider I get, I
We'll
can't
work
just
on that
stand.
later.
Can't wait. Need a suction.
Oh, I don't know.
It's up to you.
It's a stupid cliche saying, but specificity is going to get it. Like if
Yeah.
I'm working with a football kid, like that football kid probably needs to squat deep.
Why not,
Because his hips
right?
need to open up when he's sprinting and he's jumping.
Yeah.
But I'm not jumping or sprinting.
Same I would say for throwers. Like I said,
Yeah.
if I could squat pain-free that way, that's the way I would do it.
Why do you think a lot of people call that out so much?
I don't know. The internet.
Right, like it's the same internet shit. It's somebody else who's not comfortable with how their squat is, and so, well, I can say, well, yeah, of course I could do that if I wanted to stop halfway through the lift. But
Yeah. But often that may be even harder or different. Like before, I could maybe squat more if I quarter squatted, right? Like you see, there's like a whole quarter squat fucking
Yeah.
Instagram, which is hella funny. But now if I tried to quarter squat, I probably wouldn't. I would lose balance. Like it would be harder now.
Right.
Yeah, see,
And I wouldn't even get rebounded.
Right, exactly. Yeah, you'd be all
everyone
fucked
gets
up.
rebounded at a different point. Like
Yeah.
like you said, you know, after so many years of doing it, I'm tight at a certain point and things start
Yeah,
screaming.
you are.
That
Wow. Like a toyer.
yeah, so things start screaming, and so that's where I'm going to get rebound from.
Yeah. What do they scream at you?
They're usually something about type 3 beats.
About what?
Type 3 diabetes. It's just a Wilford Brimley voice.
More squatting,
Yelling
less
over
donuts.
my, yeah.
So whisper.
It is.
So wait, did you guys just say that quarter squatting is harder? Harder?
Yeah.
Harder, no, not harder.
If
Harder.
you're used to squatting to death, then yes, quarter squatting does become harder, but then it only takes 2 weeks before you can add on like another plate onto it.
Yeah.
High
I think
rep
so.
squats.
Same thing, right? It's specificity, which fucking is cliche, and we're gonna say all day here. But if you quarter squat all the time, you're really strong in that range, and then you full squat, you won't be able to do a fucking ball.
Yeah.
Jacked.
What about box squats? You guys think we should do
box
ass to
squat.
box squat? You do ass to grass on a box
No,
squat?
right to parallel.
Just right to parallel?
I do think if you're lifting a gear or training as an athlete, I used to train a lot of like rugby and basketball kids. We do high box squats, medium box squats, and very low
Yeah.
box squats. Same idea, it's just getting range and strength in different.
Same thing, I don't do the big setback like a West Side style box squat. I think that's really useful for if you're going to,
Like grind weight.
well, if you're going to compete in gear.
Yeah.
That you can kind of get that deload where you're going to sit back further like you would in a suit. But just as a regular squat to develop power in the legs and hips,
You just sit straight down.
yeah, sit straight down and just use it as a depth gauge instead of that big unloading. Because
Yeah.
as an athlete, you want that rebound. That's stretch reflex is going to be the name of the game. There's no reason to kind
That's
of.
how I dunk on hose.
There you go.
Which hose do you dunk on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ho
I haven't
hos.
seen you. Oh.
Couldn't take me to the rim. I stay right in the lane. Catch a foul.
Alright guys, if there are any other things that you guys would like for us to talk about, go ahead and write in the comments below. Like the video, make sure to give us all an awesome follow. Till next time.
More likes.
I usually move and then I pee right
I bet it
after.
probably alternates back and forth.
Yeah.
You're talking about the same 10 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah,
And you're talking about simultaneous.
dual streams. I don't know.
Alright, so you don't like the sumo deadlift?
I mean, there's people.